Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to do this makeup look you see that I have on now, and it's a get ready with me chit chat video. I recently just got home from Vidcon. Well, today's Monday. I got home from Vidcon on Saturday. It was my first ever Vidcon, and in this video I kind of go through what I did at Vidcon, what I saw at Vidcon, kind of what Vidcon is all about. I'll include some clips that I took. We tried to vlog, me and my husband went and we tried to vlog, but vlogging is really hard. I can barely Snapchat my day, so vlogging was a little difficult. For the most part, this is just to get ready with me. So if you guys want to hear about my Vidcon experience and how I do this makeup, then keep on watching. Before jumping into my Vidcon story, I am using GRWM Luminous Silk Foundation. So as our first Vidcon, we got the cheapest tickets because I just wanted to see what Vidcon was all about. So it was me and my husband that went. We stayed down the street from it. We didn't stay too far. It was interesting to actually be there and finally see what the community part of Vidcon is, because there's three different passes. There's the community, the creator, industry. Those are the three that you can buy on the website. I'm pretty sure those are the three. And then they have featured creators and full or all access passes. So off the bat, when we got there and I finally saw what the community side of Vidcon was, I knew that I needed a creator badge, but they were sold out. So I was just looking at the calendar of events and things and different panels that they had to just go look at those. Got 4 meet and greets. The first one was to go see Candy Johnson, the next 2 was Kingsley and Ingrid, and then my last one was Manny MUA. The meet and greets start at 9:30 a.m. and you're allowed to line up an hour before the meet and greet. So my first meet and greet was Candy Johnson on Friday at 9:30 a.m. Yeah, I missed it. I slept through my alarm. So I missed meeting Candy Johnson, which sucked because she was the one that I actually wanted to meet the most, but I missed it. I figured one day hopefully I'll get to meet her. Hopefully I'll get to meet these people at events one day if I'm invited. I did go to Manny's. So Manny was my last one. I was actually trying to give my meet and greet pass away. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape to conceal. I tried giving my pass away and the girl ended up not being able to meet me at the meet and greet place to pick up the pass. So I was standing there with my husband and I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this pass go to waste. I already missed 3 other meet and greets. I'm just gonna go in. I got in the line to go into the meet and greet room at 11:30. That line was really long. They had 15 meet and greets inside. So to get inside this room, you have to go into the first initial line because you have to go through security. They check your purse. You go through a metal detector. It's like this whole thing. 11:30, I got into the line. I didn't get in, maybe a little bit earlier. Actually, you know what? I think I got there. I think I went in at 11. I don't know. I was there for almost 2 hours. So 11 to 11:30, I got into the initial line. Then we went into the room after that. The meet and greet started at noon and he was on time. He was there at noon. And then the line for his meet and greet took me another hour. So almost 2 hours I stood in lines to meet Manny. And he was really, really sweet. You know, he like hugs you and he's so sweet. He engages with anybody. If you go up there and want to have a like tiny conversation with him, he talks to you. If you want to pose a certain way, he will pose whatever way you ask him to. He's really, really sweet. Like by the time it was my turn, I was just kind of ready to go. So I went up there, he gave me a hug, we took a couple pictures, and it's professional photography. You don't have to pay for the pictures. They give you a little card with a code on it, but you can't take a photo on your phone or anything. So I went up there, we took 2 pictures, and I got my little card and I left. Yeah, I was just ready to go. Being an hour for 2 lines, I was hungry, I had to use the bathroom. I was just like, I'm ready to go. Manny, you're so sweet, you're great, nice to meet you. I will see you another time. I am out of here. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me to set my face. So if you follow the Vidcon stuff, there was drama there. If you guys know who Logan Paul is, because he was there, people started going crazy. And I don't know what happened, but there was just a mob of people around him. And I was actually standing by the outside stage. I was watching Candy Johnson and Wengie. They had a little like Q&A session outside. So I was by the stage over there and I could hear people screaming by the front doors. So Candy and Wengie's thing was over, so I started walking back inside, and then I got caught in the stampede. So Logan Paul, I guess, security started to get really crazy and they were telling him to leave. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they were telling him to leave because it was getting crazy. So he ran a certain direction. I was walking in to the building. He ran, I guess, across my pathway. So he ran and just a mob of people. I was being pushed. It's actually kind of funny now. I was really scared when it was happening. To think I got caught in a stampede. I wasn't Logan Paul who was being chased by these mob of people and then getting in trouble by security. I'm sure it was pretty scary for him too. I saw a lot of people tweet and post stuff about the whole Logan Paul thing, and I was just like, yeah, I was there. I saw it. I was about to get ran over by all the people chasing him. And it's so weird how it happens because a lot of the people that started running with the crowd didn't even know who they were running for. A lot of people running by were like, who is it? Who is it? But they were still running with the crowd. And it's so insane how one exciting thing can just start growing to mayhem, because that's what it felt like. It was so many people just chasing and screaming, and it was definitely something that I will remember. I'm contouring with my Hoola bronzer. So after Thursday, the first full day of VidCon, and just seeing the panels that were there and the information I was getting from the community side panels, I was kind of like, yeah, maybe next year if I come, I'll do a creator pass, because the community one was more of like a fan pass. But I did still want to see some panels on Friday, and then Saturday was the meet and greet with Manny, so I figured we are here, we spent the money, I'm just gonna do the whole thing and hopefully I'll learn some stuff from it. Like, I'll show you guys some Snapchat, or I think I recorded a couple videos of the footage of just kind of what it looks like. There is a stage outside where they have some creators come out there and talk. I'm using my Wet n Wild bronzer, but so they had the 4 stages on the inside, 4 stages at the end of the expo hall. Then they had the arena outside, where it's the arena that's connected to the convention center. And I went into the arena to see Miranda Sings. I'm prepping my eyes now with the NYX eyeshadow base. The one thing about VidCon is it's huge. It's huge. Every stage had something going on all day. All day. They just have a jam-packed schedule. For my eyes, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm just going to do something really simple because I'm not doing much today. I'm actually using this palette I got from my BoxyCharm. I just opened it yesterday. Real Her Shadow Palette, Do Your Squats. And the inside looks like that. Just your everyday neutral colors. So I'll probably just grab a couple out of here and do a really simple eye. So yeah, the schedules there are jam-packed. I mean, there was at a point where I was going from one panel to the next, then walking back across the whole expo hall to go to another panel, to then go outside and then come back in. It was a lot. I mean, and I appreciate that. I feel for the creators, because I know Candy Johnson was on a lot of panels. I saw her in 2 or maybe even 3 panels, and this is just the community. They also have panels upstairs for the creator part and the industry part. So these creators are booked back to back to back, just doing all of these panels. And all I could think was, if I'm tired just walking back and forth and sitting at a panel and listening, I can only imagine how exhausted they are from going from one panel to the next panel and talking for 30-45 minutes. I'm going to take this Limitless eyeshadow color. So yeah, I can only imagine how those creators feel at the end of the day, or even in the middle of their day, how exhausted they must feel. So the panels that I did go see, I saw Markiplier.
There's no need for any of that. Oh, come on. You're about to be disappointed by what I have to say, so just don't worry about it. So, this is a Q&A, right?
Definitely saw him. His panel was his wasn't even a panel. His was just a Q&A with him on stage, and he read off of some questions that he just wrote out himself that he was answering himself. I didn't stay for the whole thing because the seats were all taken, and then I wanted to go see somebody else afterwards, so I didn't stand there the whole time and watch his. But he was really funny, and he's just so down to earth and likable. So I saw Markiplier, I saw the Beauty Boys, it was Jeffrey and Patrick and Bretman and Manny, and I think that's it. I might be missing someone, but I saw so many people. I'm gonna go in with Invincible next. Who else did I see? I saw Desi Perkins was the last one I saw. It was after Manny's meetup. I was ready to leave after Manny's meetup. We were actually going to head up to LA because it's in Anaheim. We were going to head up to LA, do some shopping, and then head back home. But I was like, no, I want to see Desi. I saw Miranda Sings in the arena. Oh, that was crazy. Trying to get into that arena was insane. I tried to go into the arena to go see the keynote by the CEO of YouTube, and line to get in there for the CEO's keynote was wrapped around the building, and it was outside, and it was really hot. Well, it was hot for me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe so many people want to see the keynote from the CEO. Well, I mean, I wanted to see it, so obviously other people wanted to see it, but I didn't think that many people wanted to go see it. So I stood in line for about 15 minutes, and then I left the line. So my camera stopped recording, and I was talking the whole time. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I did my eyebrows, my eyeliner, and my mascara while my camera was off. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on lashes, lips, and highlighter. So what I remember I was talking about is going back to how jam-packed the schedules are at Vidcon. So yeah, so how jam-packed the schedules are there. Vidcon goes on from 9 o'clock in the morning or earlier, because you can line up for the meet and greets earlier, until 10 o'clock at night. There's something going on all the time. So the first night, Wednesday, they had a concert. I know the only person that I knew on the list was Jason Derulo. I think it started around 7 until 10 maybe. And then I'm guessing they had a bunch of YouTube musicians and singers and stuff on there performing. That was the first night. Then the 3 remaining nights, I know they had movie night. So they had... I don't remember the first night, but I know they had Cars 3, and then they had Minions on the last night. And then Saturday night, they had a prom where you get to dress up really cute or whatever, and you go to prom. Their version, or VidCon's version of prom, but I remember reading that they called it prom. And then what else did they have? They had so many things going on. I mean, if you really want to get the most out of VidCon, then you have to get their schedule, which they have a magazine. When you register, they give you a magazine, or they have an app that you can download, and then obviously their website. But I learned that after Thursday that night at dinner, I was looking through the magazine and literally circling all of the things I wanted to see, because the first day I was back and forth and running and late, and I missed things, and it was a little unorganized. I had the tendency to be unorganized, so it was kind of just the normal day for me. But on Friday, I tried to be a little bit more organized, so I circled everything, and I kind of had a plan as to what I was going to do. And I feel like doing that, I got the most out of Friday. If you stay until Sunday, you can actually get a discounted Disneyland ticket, and discounted Disneyland tickets are rare I don't know even where you would find a discounted Disneyland ticket. And I don't even think the discount is that deep, but for Sunday, it's like VidCon Disney Day. So everyone that went to VidCon goes to Disneyland on Sunday. Then I know you're only allowed a certain amount of tickets you can buy. So even if like I went by myself to VidCon, but I wanted to bring my kids, I could still buy the discounted tickets for my kids and bring them with me. But I know there's a limit. I just don't remember what the limit is. It might be 6. I could be wrong. Unfortunately, we didn't go to Disney Day, VidCon's Disney Day on Sunday. We ended up going home Saturday. But for next year, for sure, we're definitely going to go to Disney. We're going to bring the kids. VidCon is really kid-friendly. There were so many activities for kids and so many things for kids to do, and I wasn't expecting that. That's why we planned this trip without our kids. For my highlight, I'm using the Artist Couture Illuminati. I also got this in my BoxyCharm. But yeah, we like I said at the beginning of the video, this VidCon was our first VidCon, my first VidCon, my husband's first VidCon. We didn't go to go meet people and mingle or anything. We kind of just went for our first time experience and for us to know how to better plan it next time. For my lips, I'm going to try this Ofra liquid lip that I got inside my BoxyCharm as well. It doesn't have a name on it. Ooh, this smells like cake. It smells really good. This color is actually really pretty. It goes with my eyes. I didn't do anything too crazy with my eyes. I only used 2 eyeshadows. But it looks really pretty. This is my completed makeup look for this video, and this was my VidCon experience. Yeah, this is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will try and do one of these whenever I do something interesting. I don't think I do too many interesting things, so I don't see myself doing these too often, but hopefully every once in a while I can do a get ready with me story time chit chat kind of video. But until the next one, I will see you guys later. Bye guys.